Today we're back on some Duramax content. After all the Ford stuff, now we are back on some Duramax stuff here today. And as most of you guys know, we have not exactly finished up the Duramax yet. We threw it together very, very quickly to get to Daytona, and the F-150 got in the way, so we have not really done any of the things. We haven't fixed, there's a bunch of electronic issues, which we're pretty sure is a BCM issue. Could be when it got pressure washed, the whole interior, I don't know. But that's one of the things we're going to have to address. And then all our body fitment up front, hood, all that stuff just never, we don't even have some of the bolts in. It was literally thrown together at 11 o'clock at night so I could get to Daytona. And that's why in the, reveal video and everything, people were a little upset because some of the stuff wasn't straight, but I knew that. We just wanted to go to Daytona. So now it's time to fix it. Our first order of business here is going to be fixing up the hood. These aftermarket cowl hoods, all of them, if you look at any of these trucks, they all fit pretty much terrible. I'll drop this guy down so you can see what it looks like here. No, real big gap, which that's not so bad. We can move the fender over. But then back here, I mean, you can stick your whole hand in there. So this is what we're really trying to fix right here, more so than the side to side. We don't really have a great way to say. This isn't going to necessarily be an instructional video because a lot of people have reached out and said, hey, my hood fits the same way. What do you do to fix it? Really, we're going to try first to just bend these hinges a little bit more than what we already did. So ultimately, the hood needs to go down and back. And there's a lot of adjustment in this piece here that actually bolts onto the cab, but then it bolts onto the fender, which eliminates some of that adjustment, because the fender, once you get it straight and in line, which they aren't really right now, but they are up and down, which is the problem, then you kind of lose that adjustment. So what we're going to have to do is basically we're going to try to get everything out of this bend right here, and then we'll push it out over or whatever we got to do, but we're going to try to just make this bend come down a little bit further than what we already did it, but we're going to try a little bit more. And then once we get that figured out, which hopefully we do, we might not, we're going to try to troubleshoot with that for a while. Everyone has said about the bumper sagging, and yes, it does. And I said that it was straight when we left the body shop, which was true. And the reason that it started sagging is because on the trip to Florida, this bolt backed out a little bit, and it dropped down. And this here we had just double-sided taped because there's little clips that you're supposed to have for back here, and these crappy inner fenders that we got that doesn't really work with, so we had double-sided tape that came loose. So we got a few little things there. Our grill on this side, the actual clip that goes in here broke, so this guy's been loose. And then we didn't have the bolt, the nut side of the bolts that go into the inner side of the fender here. So we got to work on that as well so that the fenders actually sit in the right spot. Yeah, they're supposed to be in right there and right there. But after that, the front end should be pretty much fixed up, I think. So Lance is a little taller than me, so I think we're going to have him probably do the hammer in here on the hinge. Oh, I see what you're thinking. I think you're going to tighten down on it.
Mm-hmm. Give it a nice square hit.
Yeah.
And that'll, I'm hoping, give me downward motion to bend that. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, you know what we should do? We should measure or something like that. We should get something that gives us some sort of measurement.
So we don't have to keep putting the hood back on and off?
Yeah, kind of. Maybe just from here to here.
Okay. Like 1 5/8, I'd say.
Okay. So yeah, if we're taking a 1/2 inch off, then we need to go till it's 2 3/4, right?
Yeah, I think we need at least a 1/2 inch off. So
I just said 2 3/4.
What did you say?
Just a stupid number.
Okay.
So 1 1/8.
Yeah.
Well, if you think, although I don't know if that up here affects that much.
Yeah, I'd take her down to 1 inch or so. Something happening?
I don't have any clue. I don't think so.
I think a little bit. Maybe. No? Doesn't appear so.
I still think my plan's good. I just really nervous about hitting that glass.
Just bouncing too much. I don't know, man. The other option is just try to flex the flange that's like sandwiched in between this mount and this hinge, which is, I mean, this is all welded together here, but like this thing has enough movement in it that it should be able to move anywhere. It's just once you put it attached to the fender, that's where your problem comes in.
I don't know what to say. Oh, you okay?
Yep, sorry, just fell out of the truck. Just hold her tight. By the way, I'm totally gonna smash your fingers first. Just break the windshield.
I know.
Just as a heads up. All right, gonna give it our best shot here. Probably not gonna do anything. All right, so right there is inside my hinge.
All right, go ahead and put your bolt in if you can. I'll say the whole thing for you.
All right.
Not even close.
This side's a little bit better.
No, well, this is not even close.
So, and they're way bent down. I mean, this side is a little bit better. I don't think I can fit my whole hand in here well, still can. But this side is a little bit better. Welcome today, guys, to the breaking of the Duramax windshield. It wasn't what we planned for the video today.
That's what's gonna happen.
But, oh my goodness. All right. Anything happening?
Actually, no.
All right, we switched forward a little bit here, and is that gonna fit?
Nope.
Just a little too long?
A little too long.
All right. Well, we got the porta power out, which we just got recently, so that's pretty good, but we're gonna use the frame of the garage door to push down on one of these hinges. So could work. We could break the hood, fender, and glass all at the same time too. Yeah, we're getting pretty close there. We'll release pressure.
Okay.
No, that's gonna be a little looser up top probably.
Right. Okay. I think it will hold for what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you feel good there?
I think I do. Yeah, I think we can push this guy in then, and maybe we loosen up these fender
And you go
bolts.
side. Well, or the hood.
No, the hood.
You go
There's a
side to
gap
side.
on the other side.
Oh, that too?
Yeah, we have two. This gap is not terrible over here. It's really tight. Can't tell what's happening.
How tight? I mean, it's got 20,000 pounds of hood.
I know, but I just feel like I'm gonna break something, or I don't know what's back there, but I can't figure out why it's not going down easier than it is, I guess. No.
Ready for it?
Uh-oh.
Got it. Frick. I had this.
It just slipped out of my hand.
Dad?
No, I'm gonna scrape it.
Alright.
I think we'll be alright. Son of a
Fun
gun.
stuff.
Alright, so hood up. Porta power doesn't seem like it's really working on this side. I don't know what the deal is exactly. We got that side over there pretty close. This fender still needs pulled in a little bit. I don't remember if I said it or not, but neither of these fenders have any of the clips like in the door, so that's why these are a little bit off here. So technically these fenders are gonna have to come back off. We still have to get the underside of the hood painted. Yeah, and this guy over here is really far off too. Rather than me like taking the time to get this all straightened out, because body fitment stuff just sucks, and these hoods are terrible. You look at any of these trucks with the cow hoods, and they're all pretty rough. We still have not gotten another set of headlights. We might do that at some point here down the road, because these cheap Chinese ones suck. But they are the original ones that were on it. And we're probably just going to take the truck back to the body shop, have them do the full buff. The truck still hasn't been buffed. We'll have them finish up all the body fitment stuff that we didn't have time to do before we went to Daytona. Yeah, I know it's been like a couple of months. All right, we're busy here. And we'll have them finish all that stuff up. They can do it better and quicker than we can. And probably get those mirror caps painted too. We could level the mirrors. We could do that. And otherwise, right now, I'm going to see, I have an extra body control module from the donor truck that we had. And I think, like, you have to get these programmed to the VIN. I don't know if they will allow the windows and all that type of stuff to go down, but I'm going to try plugging this guy in to see if we can get some of those electronics on the inside working. This will give me a better idea if it's the body control module or a broken wire somewhere. Well, the radio's on, but I got no gauges. Still says service 4-wheel drive. Oh, the truck started though. Yeah. So I guess the module, I didn't think it would start. Oh wait, hold on. Now we got 4-wheel drive on, and we got gauges, sort of gauges. We got it. No, we had battery there for a second. Now we lost 4-wheel drive. Does the air blow? Let's try this. Now. All right, well, while I'm thinking about what we're gonna do about the electronic issues on here, because that BCM didn't seem to do anything, though I am extremely surprised that the truck started. We're gonna run outside here and over to the pond, which you can't see from here, clean up some of the stuff from the summer, like our boat and some of the parts from the donor truck and everything quick. And then we're gonna come back in here and theorize a little bit about what the best course of action is. All right, come on back. Just slow though. A little bit more. All right, hold it. Go ahead. No, it's not dry.
I don't think so.
The poor old Dirty Max.
Aquamax.
Yeah, the Aquamax. Yep, you're good. I was just gonna... All right, now that we got stuff cleaned up and we've had some time to think, so unfortunately we're in one of those moments where I gotta be honest with myself and realize that the body shop is better at fitting up panels than I am. And they still have stuff that has to be done anyways that we just skipped because of Daytona. Like I said, under the hood painting, the mirror caps, and all those fun things. So that means that we're probably just going to take it to them. But before we do that, I think I have to take it to the dealership so they can run the Tech 2 scanner to see what's going on with our electronics and see if they don't have communication with something or they don't have communication with the BCM, which is what I thought it was. But now that the truck starts and does all the same things, I don't know that that's really what the problem is. It's probably a broken wire. So I want them to do a little more research before we decide to pull the whole interior back out and put a new dash in. If we do a new dash, though, it'll be nice because we can run the proper wiring harness. We'll get an LTZ dash so that we have the proper wiring harness for all the heated seats and just the other couple options that we threw in when we were done here. So, and the mirrors, turn signals and stuff like that, some of that stuff doesn't work, and because I don't think the old mirrors had turn signals. I don't know. But we got issues, and I think I'm just going to have to let the professionals figure it out. So I will make a video of that. Sorry that there's not more kind of happened in this video. Everything was a fail. We didn't really get the hood. We got the hood kind of fixed up. I mean, this side looks a lot nicer, but the other side still sucks. So we still got things to do. Still got to put the exhaust on if we want to. I don't really like the look of the exhaust anyways. That's why I haven't worried about that. But I do have a box of the rock lights, which we'll put on here before too long. And then I think we'll be actually done. Yeah, I think so. So thanks so much for sticking with me on this one. We are still going to do the OBS swap. I know I've been saying it forever. We did not start on it yet. We're trying to get the garage 100% taken care of, and we would like to finish the problems up on this truck first. I was hoping to have those done already. That's why I made the whole start of the OBS build. Hey, Lance, there he is. And started that process, but I think we're going to try to get this done, wrapped up. We also bought another truck. We have another rebuild truck that I'll have to show you at some point too, but not quite yet. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.